What is good, boys? In this video I'm showing y'all how to pretty much do a custom scissor haircut. This haircut is kind of like a mullet, but I'm only using scissors. And right now his shape, he has a bit of a round face shape and he has a round hair shape. So round on round, you know what I'm saying? We're not really jacking that. We need square hair on round face, you know what I'm saying? If they have a round face, you need a square shape haircut. So first thing you want to do is saturate the hair a lot for me. So just saturate it hella, you feel me? Like it's gonna be dripping down his, for me, his face, his hair and everything. Might touch the cape and everything like that. That is completely fine, you know what I'm saying? But I want to thank you guys for the support on the last video. Got more views than I thought it was gonna get. Got like 200 some views, so that's pretty straight. That's pretty cool, to be honest. Y'all make sure to subscribe to Luxor Salon Barber Co. We dropping tutorials on here and just showing y'all how to be the best, most luxurious barber in your city. You feel me? So what you wanna try to do is go ahead and like find his natural parting to where the hair goes forward and back around the crown. And right now I'm just pretty much combing out his curls because he has curly hair, and you know what I'm saying, I'm just kind of like, this is my first time cutting his hair actually. So he has some curly hair and I'm just trying to look to see like where his hair will naturally want to like separate and shit like that when it's cold. I mean when it's wet, feel me? So saturate it, comb it down, and the first thing you're gonna want to do is go from the crown to the parietal ridge. Now I already noticed he has a big forehead, okay? Like I'm already knowing he has a big forehead. So when they have a big forehead, you want to take more hair from the forehead and comb it away. Okay, so you don't want to make the parting from the crown to the parietal ridge too close to like the actual corner or the entrada, you feel me? So watch how we do this right here. So I believe this parting was a bit too high. So you can see right here, I kind of correct it to be able to cover his forehead a bit better. So boom, check that out right there. So with this type of parting right here, we go ahead and save his corners from showing that he's receding a bit. And I believe we are now ready to go ahead and start doing some block graduation. I can see his hair is very long, but position your fingers, right? Comb your hair into the fingers and you're ready to cut, you feel me? So I'm taking off about like I say like an inch to 2 inches of hair. That looks about like 2 inches, right? So 2 inches of hair off of the sides, because the first thing he did tell me was the sides are too heavy. They're too like just poking out. He wants to tuck them in a little bit more. So I was like, all right, bet. And so I noticed too that he does have a round face shape, so we need to give him some square on the sides, right? We need to knock down them sides. So the first thing you do is some block graduation by taking horizontal sections and bring them back, and then you take diagonal sections, right? And then you match the block graduation that you did at the top to the bottom, right? And you just match that all together. This right here, some shit I used to do actually when I had like, I barely started doing block graduation like a couple months ago, if I'm being completely honest with y'all. Like I would just do diagonal sections for the whole haircut, and sometimes like the top of the bulk wouldn't match because I wasn't like cutting it all the same. I was just taking diagonal sections and just hoping for the best, feel me? But that's not the method. I'm showing y'all the method right now, you feel me? Then right here, go ahead and take some hair, right? Just line it up over the ear on some real Russian shit, you feel me? Like I know y'all seen them Russians on IG, how they take the scissors and like they, what's it called? You know what I'm saying? They just cut around the ear like that on some cool shit. So I just went ahead and did that shit real quick, you know what I'm saying? But right now, I believe we start trimming the back. So go ahead and put his hair down a little bit, and then I wanted to take from the bottom, I believe, So yeah, so what right here I'm creating a square shape, okay? Cuz the back was just like the sides, it was poking out a little bit too round. So we go ahead and just pull out straight sections where we're going vertical right now, but I'm creating, like I said plenty times throughout the video already, a square shape. You know what I'm saying? Square shape silhouette. And yeah, from the back, boom, continue the block graduation. So ideally, you would more than likely want to do block graduation the whole way. But since I was recording a YouTube video and I'm only recording one side, you know what I'm saying, I was kind of all over the place on this cut. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I was. So from the back, I'm pulling out straight sections. Usually, if you're doing like a mid fade or anything like that, where like the back is like a bit more of like a round shape, you wouldn't pull out straight sections like that from the back. You would pull out rounder shapes. But we're pulling out flat shapes from the back because, like I said, it's a square haircut. And then you follow the block graduation across and just trim all the hair that would be longer than what you just cut from the top bulk part with the block graduation. So yeah, go ahead and have your client look down, because if they're not looking down, then you're gonna have to be looking down. And you don't want to be looking down when, you feel me, like you're doing haircuts, because then, you know what I'm saying, you're doing haircuts all day and you don't want to fuck up your back, but you need longevity in your career. So you're gonna have your client look down, and you're gonna go ahead and just pull vertical sections and just match everything up. You know what I'm saying? Match everything up. I know y'all peeping the scissor flips and the gold line ring, you feel me, and the Luxor shirt. I'm low-key dripped out in this video, man. I hope y'all enjoy the presentation that I'm throwing into this, you feel me. Low-key, I would have thrown my gloves too, but y'all would have seen me rip up my gloves, because anytime I'm using scissors, I'm ripping up them gloves. I'm gonna keep it a bean. So yeah, I'm also like fluffing his hair a good bit, because like when they have curly hair, you want to be like readjusting and then fluffing their hair over and over so you can see the true length of their hair, you feel me. But yeah, so then I pull the bottom out and I'm trimming the bottom length. So right here, like, I'm pretty much cutting the perimeter, and I don't want it to look round, I want it to look square. So I pull out the middle, cut it straight across. Now I'm matching the bottom with the center. So boom, y'all peeping that. Boom, boom, boom. Vertical, right? Vertical sections. And so now, like, this side is starting to come together a good bit, right? So right now we're pulling horizontal sections just to pretty much cross check and make sure everything is like at the length it's supposed to be. And yep, a nice refluff that joint out. Honestly, bro, I hardly have ever seen tutorials of this type of haircut on YouTube ever. Like, I really had to learn how to do this shit just through trial and error. And now I do consider myself like a scissor haircut specialist, especially in the city. Like in El Paso, not a lot of barbers use the scissors too well. So I market myself and the barbershop as a scissor haircut specialist shop, and we get a lot of clients that just want scissor cuts, which I'm happy with, because anywhere you go, it's people gonna get clipper cuts, they gonna get fades, you feel me. But if you could do scissor cuts, it opens up the door for like a whole new type of clientele, and you also avoid burnout because you're not just running your clippers all day long, you feel me. But if y'all peep right now, we doing the top of his hair, and the top of his hair is super long, like it's real long, you feel me. So I'm going ahead and matching the back, but right now I'm pulling kind of like graduating angles, right? Because I don't want to cut the top too short, because I don't want to like bring his forehead and expose it hella, you feel me. So I graduated from the crown to the top, and like I'm taking like not diagonal sections, but like my cutting line is a bit diagonal to the top, you feel me. So like the further along I get, the longer I'm gonna leave it. But I do go ahead and adjust this later on in the video, because I do end up leaving it too long, but that's completely okay, you feel me. It's better to take off less and cut more later than to just cut off too much at once and then you can't do nothing after that, you feel me. Like, that's a bad scenario to be in. But yeah, take a vertical section, go all the way down, and then you comb it to the right side, pick it up, trim it all, you feel me? So right now we're just adjusting all the hair on the right side to the middle, right? Bringing it all to the same length. And it should get shorter as you come more back, because the way I cut the vertical section in the back was a bit shorter than like the rest of the cut, you feel me? So boom, nice fluff, nice fluff. Then we bring it over to the left. Now here you do the same exact thing, you feel me? So you take the middle section that you cut like at the first, and you bring it over to the left, and then we start with the back this time. You could start with the front or the back, it don't really matter. As long as you're matching the sides to the middle section that you cut, you be straight. So boom, boom, boom. I do mix it up. Like as y'all see in like future tutorials, like I don't always cut hair the exact same, but the steps are the same. Like I don't always cut in the same order, but I do use the same steps, if that makes sense. But yeah, honestly, man, these scissors, I don't really know where I got them off of Amazon, I believe. I've had them now for like 3 years. They are still sharp as hell. Like I've never had no issue with these scissors. Like they are P, for real. Like I've gone through scissors like quite a bit, especially like I don't know if I ever used like them red scissors or like the colorful ones. Yeah, them shits ain't it. I ain't gonna lie. Like the colorful scissors and the red scissors and all that like cool shit, that shit ain't it, bro. You need you some Japanese steel scissors with no dye on it. You don't want no dye on your scissors, you feel me? Bro, my mic keep falling out, bro. My bad on that. I hope that don't sound too crazy. But yeah, so right here we're just matching the middle to the sides, feel me? Like take your time with this. You don't want to rush through it too much, especially when the whole haircut is scissors. Like this is like really important stuff right here that you're doing, so you don't want to like, you know what I'm saying, like rush through it and then like chop them up, you feel me? So right here I'm trimming the bangs a little bit, just because I'm already noticing that they're laying too long and too forward, and you know what I'm saying, we can't have that. And I'm trying to give them, like I said, a square shape, like straight across. I don't want to like have the left side or the right side a bit longer than the middle. I need that joint to be straight across, you feel me? Like I'm not giving him a lineup, but I'm low-key like just framing his face right now. So I mean, you could call this like a lineup for a scissor haircut. Right here I'm adjusting around the ear, because I'm noticing that the way that is laying around the ear is hairs covering the ear and like poking out, you know what I'm saying? Like we can't be having that, you feel me? Like this got to be a clean cut, even though it's all scissors, you feel me? Like it's got to be clean. all right. So boom, turn them around, feel me? Like that's really important. You always want to look at the mirror. The mirror tells you the whole story. The mirror does not lie to you, feel me? Like your eyes may lie, women may lie, but the mirror don't lie, you feel me? Only numbers in the mirror don't lie. That's the facts. But yeah, so right here you noticing I'm just peeping the mirror, you feel me? Fluffing. I stay fluffing, you feel me? Because the more you fluff, the more it is like it's naturally in its natural curl state, you know what I'm saying? So right here I'm just peeping, like I'm seeing like what's the dealio right there. Yep. That left side was a little bit too long, so gotta readjust that. Maybe even a little bit too long still, so might have to readjust that again, my boy. Yep, there you go. Boom. And this is how you readjust the bangs right here. Like you gotta pull them down, and there you go. See, now we laying a bit more evenly, and that looks a lot better. So I'm happy with that. And now right here I'm just double checking all the lengths. Like I said before, I do believe I go ahead and like trim the middle of it, because the middle is a bit too long, and I want the middle to be more like a flat top and less of like a round shape on top. because we don't want no round shapes on a round face. You feel me? Like, we need to make my boy look more balanced. So a lot of the haircut, honestly, when it comes to scissor work, especially on curly hair, is just checking the mirror to see how everything is laying. Like, I'm showcasing that right now, how much I actually do look at the mirror. Like, it's not cap. Like, I look at the mirror like so much. Now, when he did first come in, I liked the hair that come below his ears. Like, the hair that was below his ears, I was like, okay, I like that. I don't want it to flare out too much, but I want to keep some of it because it's gonna make it look more square. You feel me? Like, if I would have had a white screen behind him, you could see a lot better because the background is a little bit dark, but you can see when I go behind him with my white shirt, you can see like how below his ears makes his haircut look more square. So that's always a good thing right there. Alright, I low-key should have cut that out. My fault, you feel me? I should have cut that out, my bad. But right here, we finna use some Shine and Jam mousse, you feel me? Courtesy of my girl Jazz. She went ahead and let me use this, you feel me? Go ahead and throw some mousse in the curls. Get the curls popping, yeah, dig what I'm saying, man. Put it back, you feel me? And then just watch how I apply it, you feel me? Got hella in my hand. So go ahead and apply it in a scrunch method. So we just throwing it in, and then we finna do some scrunch method. Watch. Boom, boom, boom. Just make sure like it's evenly applied. You don't want to apply it like more in one spot than another. You want to distribute it quite evenly. So, and then I'm just roughing through his hair, and I'm roughing and scrunching, but I'm making sure I'm getting it all off my fingers. You don't want to leave any of it on your fingers, you feel me? So, boom, scrunch method, you feel me? And don't even worry about being too rough or none of that shit. Like, you not being rough, you feel me? Like, you just doing it right. You want to make sure that you're doing it right, because you don't want to like have one side of his hair more moisturized and more curly than the other, you feel me? It's got to be all evenly curled and colored, not colored, but evenly curled and like just hydrated, you feel me, with the product. So right here, I believe this is where I noticed that the hair was a little bit like round in the top middle. Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and just trim that a little bit. I'm only trimming the middle here because I want the middle to lay a bit more balanced and a bit more flat. So y'all peep the arm, how I'm leaving my arm. I'm not picking up my elbow too high. I'm just leaving my elbow nice and down, you feel me? Like, just controlled, you know what I'm saying? Nice and controlled. And y'all can see right there how like now it looks a bit more square, and it just lays better, because earlier it was laying like too flat. Like, I know that doesn't really make sense how I just said it, but when the hair's too long, it either just is too voluminous or it's too flat because of how long the hair is compared to the other places in the head. So I went ahead and cut more of it, so now it's gonna have like more texture and it just lays better, you know what I'm saying, more flattering. So right here I'm asking him if he wants to go ahead and line up his sideburns. He was like, yeah, I'm down. I'm like, all right, bet, let's do it. My bad, I just snorted in the mic, you feel me? I'm a little bit experiencing allergies. I ain't even gonna say under the weather. I'm not under the weather, my nigga. So boom, plant that sideburn. I lined it up with like the earlobe, not the earlobe, but like, you know, like the little triangle, like from like the thing with your ear. Like, I know y'all, I don't even know what that's called, but like that little shit, you feel me? Like, you want to line it up with that. And then I went ahead and also lined up the back of his hair. Like, I'm not really lining it up, but I'm just taking off the neck hairs, not really giving them much of a shape, because you don't really need to give them like a shape, especially like with this type of cut. With this type of cut, like I was saying, like you don't really want to give him a direct shape. We just trimming up his neck hairs, making sure that when you look at him, you feel me, like he don't look dirty, you know what I'm saying? He don't look musty. He looks like he got a haircut, you feel me? Like he looks like he went to the barber, actually got a haircut. Cause, you know what I'm saying? Like if I wouldn't have taken this off, like somebody could have jacked that he didn't even have a haircut for real. But like not no more, you feel me? Cause like when you look at his neck, that John clean, you know what I'm saying? And it's clean, but I don't touch his curls. I'm just trimming under the curls. So y'all go ahead and throw this move in y'all's bag, you feel me? But what else? What else can I tell y'all, man? Honestly, I'm just grateful to be able to show y'all this game for real. And like, if y'all have any other like type of haircut requests or shit that y'all want to see me body, pardon my cockiness, but I mean, I really do feel like I'm pretty great at cutting hair. I mean, it's just the facts. But if y'all have any haircuts or custom hairstyles or just anything y'all need a tutorial on to feel like y'all can master it better, man, just go ahead and comment it down below. I'm definitely reading all the comments, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying, if y'all actually do like 1,000 comments on this video, I probably will not read every comment. But for right now, bruh, I'll read all them comments for sure. But yeah, anything y'all want to see me do right there. Hey, y'all see that hair under his ear? I definitely trimmed that later on in like the video and shit. I didn't leave that. I don't think I actually recorded me trimming it, but like when I was showing in the mirror at the final result, I definitely trimmed that hair. But as y'all can see, the end of every service here at the Luxor, we go ahead and use the massager and massage his neck and shoulders, because I was thinking, like, when I do the hot towel massage with dudes with beards, like I use the massager, but guys that don't have beards, I never use the massager on them. And the massager is such a luxurious touch to add to your haircut. You want to make sure you're using the massager any chance you get, you feel me? Like, you invested $150, $200 into this massager, man, go ahead and use that thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead and use it any chance you get, you know what I'm saying? Get you the gold one. It looks nice on camera. It just looks nice in general, you know what I'm saying? I actually took this neck and shoulder massage flow from my boy D-Lo. I got a haircut from him one time. Well, actually, I got a haircut. Yeah, I got a haircut from him once, and then when I had brought one of my barbers to get a haircut from him, he did the massager method at the end of the cut, and I'm like, what? I'm stealing that shit, twin. I ain't gonna lie, twin. So yeah, y'all make sure to use the massager neck and shoulder at the end of the cut. That's just gonna make y'all more luxurious and just more better, you feel me? But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about this haircut down below. Subscribe, like, share with your friends, and I really appreciate all the love, man. It's Blendini at Luxor Salon Barber Co.